It's been a remarkable adult life for me. I know a lot of people come back every 2 years and see you and visit the program. I've been fortunate enough to live here all my life and have seen you on a regular basis since my playing days, and can tell you that those years since my playing days have been just as important and more important, being around you and being around the class person that you are, and I appreciate it.
Beyond the victories, accomplishments, and successes on the field, Coach Ferriss has impacted the lives of countless future leaders, including a former statesman golfer turned Cleveland mayor, Billy Nowell.
Coach Boo, you mean so much to the city of Cleveland. Thank you for your 50 years of service. I remember as a young man, on 2 different occasions, you were in charge of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and I had the honor of being able to go to North Carolina, where you were a counselor, and I also went to Estes Park, Colorado, where you were a counselor. Those were great days, and I think of you as one of the true Southern gentlemen and one of the finest coaches that we've ever had in the Delta, and you'll always be remembered as the best we know.
Not to be lost in the story of Coach Ferriss is the impact Miss Miriam has had on the program. In fact, her skills in the kitchen have reaped valuable rewards for Statesman baseball for many years. Dr. John Hilpert recounts his experiences with Coach Ferriss and Miss Miriam's almond pound cake.
Coach, my favorite time with you was when you showed up at my back door for the first time and introduced me to Miriam's almond coffee cake. What I didn't know is that every time I got one of those, you'd be in my office very shortly thereafter to ask for money. But it's been fun every time, and I've loved those coffee cakes. Thank you very much for all you've done for this university and for the students. Thank you for your friendship. It's great to have you at Delta State.
Perhaps Ferriss's greatest legacy is the former coaches that have come from the program. In the 50 years since Ferriss took the reins of Statesman baseball, over 150 coaches have gone on to direct their own programs, including 100 during Ferriss's 26 years as head coach alone. 2 former Statesmen have gone on to follow in his footsteps. Here is head coach of the Statesmen, Bill Marchant and Mike Kennison. Marchant served as head coach for the Statesmen from 1989 to 1996, amassing 283 wins, 127 losses, while Kennison took over as skipper in 1997, directing the Statesmen to the 2004 National Championship and 622 wins, 179 losses, and 1 tie.
I'm going to be honest with you, just about everything that that I've ever become in my life. I met my wife here, I got my degree here. Coach Ferriss, I owe it to you, and you know, I had an opportunity to coach here, and I know you had a lot to do with that, and I really appreciate it. Thanks, Coach Ferriss.
The tie between Kennison and Ferriss has always been a strong one. From Kennison serving as Ferriss's manager to working his way to becoming an All-American shortstop for the coach from 1977 to 78 to topping the 600-win plateau as Delta State's head coach. That bond grows greater every year.
Coach Ferriss, you've coached hundreds of guys like me, and we all thank you for the time and effort you gave to us. You put in so much to make us better people and better players, and we thank you for that. And on behalf of our current team and the many teams that we've had here at Delta State, we thank you for all your influence and input and encouragement and the things you've done to help make the program here successful. On behalf of all those former players and coaches and the current players here, we thank you for all that you've invested, and it's a great occasion to say thank you, Coach.
Few programs can trace its roots to one man, but for 50 years, Dave Boo Ferriss has served this program, university, community, state of Mississippi, and the game of baseball proud. Today, Coach, we say thank you.
Thank you, Boo.
Thanks, Boo. Thank you, Coach Ferriss.
Thanks, Coach Ferriss.
Thanks, Coach Ferriss. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for everything, Coach Ferriss.
Thanks, Coach Ferriss.
I was just being me, you know, and trying to be a leader for them and do things right and set an example for them. Of course, I think on the baseball field, you learn so many lessons right there on playing the game. You learn so many things that is a great help in living life day in and day out. The lessons that you learn, the values you learn playing the game. I, of course, stress being good people, talk about where they were heading and what they were going to do to be successful in life. I just been truly blessed. That's what I can say. That I'm just thankful for the 26 years I spent here, watching this program grow, and still being associated with it. Those hundreds and hundreds of guys I had to play for them and what they gave me, and still stay in touch with them and see them doing well. That's most gratifying. You know, I just had such love for this place, for the whole university, in this area, because it's home. It's home to me.